Hey, yo. Happy 420, everybody. Oh, it's freezing outside. I don't know why I'm so cold. Um, just got back from parent teacher conferences. What a what a great what a great report. Got good kids. You know what they were saying about Levi? They said he's been leading the entire school in morning meeting. They said he's a born performer. They said he's got no fear of public speaking. And they said he's great at impressions and accents. I said, where the hell did he get that from? Uh, what do we got here? Oh, you know what showed up in the mail today? My my Kronos package. I had totally forgotten about this. And it showed up in record time. I got to take a picture and post it. It's got a t-shirt, it's got a little notebook, a little Kronos Cruisers, like what do they call that? Like a moleskin notebook. It's nice. Got myself a VVS pen that I can write in the notebook with. Okay. And there's something in here that I have no idea what this is. It's a little plastic thing. It says Kronos on it. I don't know if it goes on your phone or what. You guys got to I'm this is making me feel old. I don't know what this is. I'm going to buy you guys some time to tweet out the room. You know what to do. Whoa, hold on. Yeah. This is the track. All right. Let it go. Big Bad Champion Sound, Island Thunder, Bulldog, DJ Cartel. Champion Sound, Island Thunder, Culture, the house, what a wow. Where's Island Thunder? Trouble. Jaja see them a come. Island Thunder a conqueror. Jaja see them a come. Watch them. Island Thunder a conqueror. They are coming to accuse I, but things I know not about. They are coming to lock I down until I got them to speak. I Jaja see them a come. Why yo? Island Thunder a conqueror. Jaja see them a come. Island Thunder a conqueror. My good friend William Gordon and Paul Bogle was there. Messiah Gavi, and they gave him away here for what? 1 pound of rice, big jill of red peas, 1 red nut and a piece of rara meat. Why yo? Island Thunder conqueror. Sean Island Thunder, why yo? Island Thunder conqueror. The leader flight and Pharisees who sit in Moses' seat. They're partial in the works of Jah, but their works are not complete. So look, Jah see them a come. Island Thunder a conqueror. Jah see them a come. Watch them. Island Thunder a conqueror. Why yo? Island Thunder conquer them. Chant #1 sound. Why yo? Island Thunder conquer them. Conquer Island Thunder, conquer him. Kill him, Island Thunder, kill him. Play dub, Island Thunder, play dub. Whoa, hold on, yo, I need another one. I need another one. Hold on. Trying to roll a spliff here. It's a double dub plate day. Let it go. Yeah. Turn it up. I chose. Oh. Send me away till I'm morning. Come now. Lace up me shoes and run. Cause me no want get gunned down. Till I'm morning. Come now. You see say trouble they a yard. See him all trouble they a broad. Some try run but can't escape. Dead
buy gun, some incarcerate. You know, say trouble they a yard. See them all trouble they a rod. Some a try run but can't escape. Who know they buy gun get incarcerate. Enough man a say tough on the rock. Some of them can't set and up. Some fly out and turn up top. And go up in a pay bills and tax. Enough of them a look soda. Mouth full of tongue to some Yankee. They'll make enough no look back. Return us so what big up. Say them black. That's why them buck up in a roadblock. Say them all them fight it hard. Them from some got on babysitter. Some cats by night up. Trouble they a yard. See them all trouble they a rod. Some try run but can't escape. Who know they buy gun get incarcerate. You know say trouble they a yard. See them all trouble they a rod. Some try run but can't escape. Who know they buy gun get incarcerate. Alright, picture this. Them a roll like the boss is stiff. Stepping like a sheep with expensive shit. All kind of things with a car with a house burden. So when you hear from the south it's a trick. You know she say cash plus collide with enough man money. Now they don't slide in the against snitch. Then we all on the way to your back up in a it. Run the cars and public. Tell them to run come. Drop them my weakness. So we lay a yard. See them all trouble lay a rod. Some try run but can't escape. Who know they
How we doing here?
you know she say trouble lay a yard. See them
3 retweets. 3 retweets. What are you guys up to? What are you so worried about? Everyone's acting like the banks are collapsing. Stop it. Stop. Tweet the room out. Jesus Christ. Let's go.
everything with them I will drop a bomb. Some deaf, some blind, some dumb. Till a morning. Till a morning. Wait till a morning. Oh, ooh, yeah. Trouble they a yarn. See you, trouble they a run.
Till I'm morning. That's gotta be our that's our Coffee and Crow theme song. That's Luton Fire on our record label, Roaring River Records. A couple of you are getting that in the mail, just like I got my Chronos package today. Some of y'all are getting some Island Thunder, Roaring River Records packages from right before I went to Puerto Rico. You should have got them. Let's see. What did we give out this morning? We gave out USDC. We gave out we gave out a Mutant Bach. And today we've got some Piggy Bank Finance NFTs that were given to us by Piggy Bank Finance. Shout out to them. We'll figure out a way to give those out. Let's see if Sean can make it up here today. I got my spliff rolled up. Appreciate y'all. 5 retweets, not bad. You guys aren't used to me starting on time this week. That's fine. We had daylight savings. My daughter tried to use that as an excuse today in her parent-teacher conference. She said, "I've been real tired in class. It's daylight savings." And I was like, "Whoa. I hate to tell you this in front of your teacher, but everybody's on the same daylight savings. So you can't use that as an excuse." I've got, let's see, news stories to post up here for you guys. There was a big scare about what was it? Credit Suisse? Some big European bank that was having liquidity issues now. A lot of banks are going to have liquidity issues. Okay? Banks intrinsically have liquidity issues because of fractional reserve banking. Just go to your bank and ask them for try to take out 30 grand, see what happens. I dare you. Go cause a liquidity crisis yourself. Anybody can do it. All it takes is a little shakeup. Did you guys watch It's a Wonderful Life yet or what? Come on. That's all you got to do. You scare the people. They go to the bank. They ask for their money. The bank don't got it. That's why we're in crypto, remember? You own your keys, you own your crypto, no one can take it from you. No one can tell you can't send it on a Sunday. No one can tell you when to cash it out. And the beauty of this is, if we stick with this long term, like, we're not going to be trading it for dollars. We're just going to be spending it as it is. Bubs, you got any words of wisdom? Yesterday, Levi told everyone, stay in school.
Don't drop
and
out.
Don't be dumb. He said that one time.
Throw a chair at your teacher. And
Whoa, I'm out of here. I told them what you said about daylight savings time. Crazy kids. Okay. This is the part of the show where you guys come up and tell me what I missed. What's going on? Shout out to our sponsors over at Trooprz. We'll check on that mint. We'll check on the Thundercats mint. We're giving away Marble versus Marbles. If you guys mint, if you own a Thunder token and you mint, you instantly get an airdrop. Why did I come out here? It's freezing. Oh my God. You guys, this show isn't about me. It's about you. What are you doing? Oof. Jello? What? What? D-Rod's here. CK's coming up. Okay. I should have a hoodie on. When the sun's out, it's beautiful. But when it goes away, goddamn. It gets cold quick.
What's up, Alf? How you doing today?
Talking about the weather. Talking to myself about the weather. That's how I'm doing. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, we were at a soccer game last night, and that wind, it got to be about 10 degrees out there. It was cold as shit.
Yeah, not a fan. I was digging Puerto Rico, you know. I'm not a fan of this weather. But
That's a big shift.
Yeah. That was also my first vacation in like 5 years, probably. At least. It's been a long time. What's going on around here? What did I miss today?
No idea. I saw that thing about the Credit Suisse. It looked like they were they're going to put up any more capital, I think, something like that, and then everything went down.
Yeah, but before I started the show, I saw that there was another European bank that put out some statement of support, like offering liquidity if it came down to it. So, like, the banks are going to help each other out. They better, because if they don't help each other out, that's when it falls on us.
Yeah, I gotta believe. I mean, it's gonna be just like here in the U.S. Like, they're not gonna let these big institutions just fall apart like that. There's too much riding on them being there and being successful.
Yeah, I'm done shorting it though. I shorted last night and I shorted the night before, and I flipped it to long on ETH at about 16.10, and I went long on Matic at $1.08. So I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but we seem to. Oh, there he goes. I lost him. Twitter must be freaking out. That's too bad. All right, we'll go back inside. Goddamn. Hey, Box here. What? I'm in a rush. Do you want this?
No, don't try to give it to me as a birthday present either.
That's a Kronos shirt, man. You know what these guys would do for a Kronos shirt?
Dad, can I have that pen?
The VVS pen?
Yeah.
No, that's my pen. You are. Yeah, if you're just getting in, that's the big news, y'all. My Kronos package showed up. Now I've got the little card, just like Oscar. It says, thank you for being a part of crofam. It's official. I'm official. All right. Who's coming up? Nobody? Cole? Bach? Ellis? Work is here. Booge. Booju can always get up here. He's got a good phone. What was I talking to CK about, though? The banks. Yeah. All right. So Credit Suisse is fine. You guys want me to go through my tweets? That's where all the news is. Oh, here comes Booge. Here's one for you guys. I'll pin this up. Schwiz says Ibisus is about to drop their token. I don't have a date, but he says soon. That should be good. Also, today's Wednesday, so you guys got to catch me up on a couple of things. First and foremost, what is the drama with the Psycho Kitties? Why do I keep seeing this all over my Twitter? And what was the second thing I had to ask you guys? I'll remember. Oh, the Fulcrum thing. You got to catch me up on Fulcrum. How do I get in tomorrow? Booge.
Yo, I've been busy doing the same thing you are, Alpha. Just catching light in this belief. Yeah.
I can't.
Man, I don't
can't
know.
last outside, man.
You can't. I know it's
I
like
left 3/4 of it out there.
Are you near Vermont? I thought they had like 12 feet of snow. Like shit.
No.
It's March.
Yeah, this is the death rattle of winter. It's not letting go. What do you know about the Psycho Kitties drama?
Not much, man. I know that they made mutants on Polygon or babies on Polygon. And then all of a sudden there's some mad hairspaces popping up today on Twitter, but I didn't join them.
Yeah, we got to join one of these and find out what's going on, because I can't make heads or tails of it from the tweets. It seems like maybe people didn't get their airdrops on Polygon. That would make sense.
The invasion of the mutants is minting. Oh, okay. That's what it is, Alpha. It's minting today.
But I'm sure they told the Psycho Kitties holders that they were going to get some type of airdrop. I mean, that's what always shakes up that community. The thing that made me want to talk about it this time is I saw long time holders who have really stuck up for the Psycho Kitties the whole time saying they're out now, which is weird to me, because why would you stick it out to this point and then leave when this doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me, or I missed something?
I don't know. There was a faulty love potion recipe, Alpha, because the love potions didn't work, and so we're going to reverse those mind controlled. We're going to reverse the mind control of the Universal Intelligence Agency, and they're going to accept every side effect. So you can mutate your mad hair, and you can buy packs to add ears, noses. They're gonna let you add feet, arms, legs, like it's a potato head, Alpha.
It's a fucking potato head. All right. And people are mad about that, because at least that's something new. Legs are new. Who let you put legs on your NFT? Come on.
It's $36. You can buy some legs.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than they used to be. What did we pay? Like 200.
This is interesting, Alpha, because it means that more people are copying the boomers and doing NFTs where the metadata changes and the image can update in IPFS as it evolves, like a boom room.
And that's from the ERC 1155s? Yeah, it must be.
I don't know. Bach would have to tell us, but I'm pretty sure anytime the dev wants to update the IPFS file system, that they can, and your NFT will just change. The picture will just change. So if there's a contract that can somehow create you a new image when you add legs, and then send the file to IPFS, I guess your NFT would change. It might take a minute to update all the cache and everybody's cookies and but it wouldn't be. But eventually, it would. You'd have legs.
Yeah, and the boomer thing, like, you're on the money with that. They've been doing this for a long time. Like, if you take it all the way back to oh shit, now I forget what it was called, but the food, when we were doing the mint with the food items, that that was a long time ago, and that was NFTs that we could right? Or was that no? We didn't change those. But it was definitely something where, like, they've been doing new shit ever since they got here.
Okay, they got nose, hat, eyes pack, mouth pack, clothes pack, body pack, and background pack. So what we need to do is we need to get a Thundercats pack to make them epic, and everybody that deploys that, you just upload a new cat for them, and they have an epic cat. But they have to buy the pack to upgrade it.
I like the idea. We have so many plans for Thundercats. We just have to get past these, like, mint hurdles, which is why I've been personally adding just, like, more incentives to move the mint along. And we've had 17 mints in the past 2 days, which is dope. But if I hadn't been making, like, really good shorts and longs, then I wouldn't have had all this USDC and NFTs to give out as incentives. But, like, there's enough going on with Thundercats, I feel like, personally. I probably just don't talk about it enough. You get 222 Trooprz tokens, and I keep forgetting that until I look at my Chronoscan of my wallet, and there's a bunch of Trooprz tokens in there because I've minted like 20 since Trooprz jumped on, maybe more. Maybe I've minted 30. So I've got a bunch of Trooprz tokens. Maybe I'll give those out. Are you up in that ecosystem?
Me? Oh no, I'm trying to figure out how to connect the real genius with Credit Suisse because they need some money, man. He's got it.
Shit, this guy's on fire. We don't need anyone else coming up here. Goddamn,
Shit.
But Atlas made it.
Congrats.
Congrats for making it back.
Oh, thank you. Man, I hope you got my message an hour before this thing minted out, bro. I hope you were able to grab a bag of these little NFTs, but I know you got a lot of DMs, so you probably didn't even notice it, fam.
I don't even want to know. No, don't even tell me. Just pretend like it didn't happen.
Okay.
No, what did we miss? Is it really good?
Yeah, well, the Crowdues. So I told you this a couple days ago. My DGen play of the week. They had a 7,000 collection. They just bridged over to Polygon for a different collection, and they sold out 7,000 in like 5 minutes at 10 Matic.
Holy shit! At 10 Matic, 7,000, 70,000 Matic. Wow. Yo, and I said it when you brought it up in here to tell us about it. These motherfuckers in the Do community are really killing it. I mean, we gotta get Dr. Do back in here. Remember last time he said he was gonna come in like once a week and keep us up to date with the Do Squad. What happened to the Do Squad? They're they're busy, obviously. What is the mint look like over on Polygon?
Bro, it's wild. There's already like three or four thousand, 3 or 4 Ethereum volume on the secondary. They're selling for like 2 to 3x already, and people are like sweeping the hell out of them. So it's uh it's definitely going to 20x again, like the first project. And I already got back, let's say like 7% of my initial mint, like instantly from the mint. Shit went crazy, bro.
Holy shit! Was this expected? I mean, it happened before.
Yeah. I was part of the first mint, and it minted out pretty quick. But I didn't think it was gonna mint out in like 5 minutes. I thought maybe a couple hours. But dude, people were stacked with Matic for this. It went crazy, and a lot of people only got a mint like a couple. But I pushed through like the extra gas to speed up the transaction just to make sure I could get some. That shit went wild, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to school people on that, especially since this is recorded. So even if people aren't ninjas yet, like fucking with gas, you got to know how to do it if you're doing ETH or Polygon, I guess. Like on Crow, we haven't gotten to that point where you got to have a gas war or even a transaction speed battle. Actually, we have with like Chronoverse. I remember we were all trying to force through transactions, but the gas structure just isn't the same as Polygon and ETH. So, how were you using MetaMask?
Yeah, I use MetaMask for everything. It's makes it just a little bit easier for me to not have to like have 50 wallets personally, because I feel like I'm gonna lose my keys and freaking lose all my NFTs and stuff. So I just use one wallet mainly.
Yeah, and my MetaMask just updated a day or two ago, and now it's much easier to switch between Chronos and Polygon. It's right up in the top right, like it is in the DeFi wallet. So they're listening to us, and they're definitely making it more user friendly. Also, Matic was at $1.08 today, so it wasn't a bad idea to scoop it and mint some of these. What are they called?
They call them, instead of the Crow dues for the Chronos chain, they're poly dues for the poly chain.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Booge, did you get on that? He probably missed it like me.
Yep.
I mean, 5 minutes. Who was in there?
Yo, bro, you look at the server. It was going crazy. There's like over 100 different people just chatting at each other, like showing their Matic bags and getting it ready in preparation. Uh, People from communities I didn't even haven't seen in a long time or even seen in that server. So they were making noise the last couple of weeks, but definitely didn't expect it to go that fast, bro. But I got a bag of like 500 Matic, and I was luckily able to mint like 60 of them or 50 of them. So
that's a grip, dude.
yeah, total DJ and play, like
Congrats.
I said, but worth
Yeah,
it.
for sure. But like, uh, it must have been like a bunch of different things just coming together at the right time today because Matic was cheap. People seem to just be pumped up. But like, did this mint bring people back in? It sounds like it did.
Oh yeah, and the Chronos side is going to pump too, because they're bridging over. They're not like taking liquidity from Crow. People from Polygon are actually checking out the Chronos side too, and they're going to start bridging over to Chronos as well. So it's definitely going to benefit both communities, because Polygon has so many users, and they've already made some partnerships over there, and a lot of them are starting to buy on the Chronos side. So it's definitely nice to see love on both networks.
Yeah, because this is how we want it to go, and not all of the moves to Polygon have gone the way people, I guess, had expectations for. But bringing in more people to Chronos is definitely like from my perspective, like the number one goal for a Chronos project to bridge like that. And it's a solid bridge already. Like you've got the DeFi wallet. There's like at least a dozen or two tokens that you can bridge with the DeFi wallet between Polygon and Kronos. And I don't know, it's cheap, right? Like you can send Matic across for 0.001 Matic. So that's what I bridge. Like you can send USDC for like 80 cents, but most of the time I'm swapping for Matic and I'm sending Matic across. Fuck at 80 cents.
Yeah, this is my first time actually like going on the chain. I wouldn't have if they wouldn't have cross chain, I wouldn't have even seen what Magic Eden looks like or got Matic just because I'm so heavy in Crow. But it's definitely nice to see the layout of some of these marketplaces in their community. So it's still a bit different.
No shit, man. I'm actually that's a surprise to me because like I feel like we've been pushing the whole time for everybody to at least try and mint something on ETH, try and try out one of these communities on Solana or VeChain. You know, just to keep your it's another way to diversify, but also like we're always talking IBC in here. And I've always said this is the year where we're connecting the blockchains. And we're the ones that are aware of all this, you know, and we're aware of how the blockchains even can connect. Whereas the next big wave of people to get onboarded into Web3, they're not even going to understand any of this, nor is it going to be necessary, you know? So we can take advantage of a lot of stuff right now.
To go point out, it's like we are the people building the railroads and the infrastructure and testing all this out. And I don't know if my kid, she's 4, but I don't know if she's going to grow up and ever know about a private key. Maybe that'll just not be a thing. It'll be a chip in your arm, or something crazy like that. So
yeah, I mean, it's been a big topic of conversation the past week because of these Ethereum upgrades that are happening, and this talk of being able to create wallets without seed phrases. What do you guys know about this?
oh yeah, I saw that out the EIP that
Yeah.
Vitalik wrote, co-authored it. I read some of it. It doesn't read like that at first, but when you get down into it, it does allow you to opt. And this is not going to be for everyone in the jungle. Everyone in the jungle is going to own your keys and own your crypto, but this is going to be an option where you can upload the private key, and in return, you get two things. You get a two-factor and a password to log in. So a thumbprint and a password can match up to a private key in a contract. But I don't know, Alpha. It's like it's got to be for just burner wallets or something. Somebody could hack your thumbprint and a password, then they can get to your private key. So it's just
Yeah.
it's like kind of.
It worries me for sure because 2FA is not the be all end all, and that's been proven in Web3 time and again. But like, it is something that's being pushed as a solution just over and over again. Like, I noticed with the Robinhood DeFi wallet that came out last week, they didn't really push you to write down your seed phrase. They gave you two options, and one of them was for them to store it, and they give you 2FA. So it'll take, it'll do like Face ID on your iPhone, and
No, yep. There
yeah,
you go.
that's
Oh,
what they're
no.
pushing. They're
I
pushing
tried.
for people to not have to do the seed phrase.
That wallet is not on Android. Man, I couldn't find it. Apple only, you guys. If you have a iPhone, go get the Robinhood wallet. But if you have an Android, you're gonna have to wait. It's not working for me. I wanted to go get my $10, but they told
Right?
Google if you like Google, screw you. You can't have $10.
That's wild, man. Because they're missing out on such a large consumer base. It doesn't seem like it should be that difficult to do both.
I don't
Although
know. Isn't the
we've seen,
fucking
yeah,
software the same? It's the same. I don't know. You have to ask someone who knows how to develop mobile apps, but maybe there's some big difference between the software. But I thought Unity was Unity. You know, it should work on both phones. Oh,
right.
shit.
Well, we have heard from developers in here, especially about the difficulties with Apple and their App Store because they changed a bunch of things in the middle of the race this year with NFTs and like payments. The Board Candy crew has been in here keeping us up to date with the ways that they got around all the restriction. They threw the restrictions on like right when Board Candy was submitting their App Store application, which might have been perfect timing because they like changed it and reapplied, and they got in.
Yeah, and you know those big companies get around. Apple makes exceptions. They say they don't, but when you have an app like Robinhood and people buying crypto with credit cards on there, you know Robinhood's not giving Apple 30%. I mean, there's no way Apple is like definitely, you know. So there's. I'm glad they figured that out.
Right? Because Robinhood says they're not selling any securities, but like they've got 24 tokens now, so they're they're selling something. Atlas, what's up?
Yeah, talk about candy, man. They just did we had an AMA the other day on Moonflow, and they were telling us some of their updates. So they had an update today, and of course it happens to fall on the day where the unlocking period happened from the people that were staking for 6 months. So there might be a little bit of a dip in it today, but with that new upgrade on the mobile app, I think it's only going to benefit everybody in the long run. So definitely watch that coin. I know it was up 6% yesterday, but I bet you next week it'll be right where it's supposed to be.
No, this is the thing, Alpha, where there were a bunch of people bought candy investment, like people like angel investors bought candy before the ICO of the candy token, and it was supposed to unlock 6 months into the project, right? But they want to unlock it early while the token's down, so just to get the pain out of the way, because they're like thinking that when these people are going to dump because they have like millions and millions of candy, like just waiting to be unlocked.
And weren't they earning like a ridiculous APR while it was vested too?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not. That page is blocked for me, so I don't know the APRs on that specific
Blocks
page.
for me too,
Blocked
baby.
for me.
Like they aren't letting us see that shit.
Shit. Locked out. Where's that gravity bridge at, buddy?
Honestly, Voodoo told us they're good people though. Said they're long-term thinkers. I don't know who they are, but
They're not doxxed, but and I don't think it's Candyman. I mean, he's not going to dump on his own token, but it's got to be some investment people. So it may be from some of their other companies that they have, Dudane has, or something like that. There's some other companies, but so go ahead, wait, dump the token down to a penny, and then I'll just buy it back up, and then we can move forward past. Everybody's afraid of this unlock alpha because they're like, oh, it's gonna crash the token. You know, it might, but why not crash it while it's already crashed?
bro, people are just scared. You know,
Yeah.
they're scared of banks failing. They're scared of the Shanghai unlock. They're scared of the Mount Gox Bitcoin release. You know, that's what drops the market too. It's not the actual event. It's the anticipation of. It's just like these bank runs.
I can't believe people flew to Japan, stood outside that little Magic the Gathering guy's office, and with signs like, "Where's my Bitcoin?" Mount Gox, dude. I can't believe they put Bitcoin on a Magic the Gathering trading card website and we're trading it instead of Magic cards, which was what it was designed to be traded for. That was idiotic. They deserve to be
Yeah, so
more
Mount
money.
Gox stood for. I always pictured it as like a mountain called Gox.
No, Magic the Gathering
Magic the Gathering
trading card site or exchange X. Yeah. Magic the Gathering exchange that's where Mount Gox came from. That's old school.
Yeah.
So one day you're in there and you're trading your Shivan dragons and your soul rings and your little red lands, and the next day somebody puts Bitcoin up for sale, and you're like, oh, what? Okay.
It really shows you where all this stuff started. You know, we dolled it up a lot, but there was a lot of neckbeard activity at the beginning. Mount Gox. What's the Magic
Magic the Gathering Online Exchange.
Online Exchange? Okay,
Yeah.
that was an easy one.
Mount Gox. Yeah. And do you think they didn't have security on the Magic the Gathering Online Exchange website? I mean, not like the financial level security like you need today, but
yeah, no, the real issue was in the beginning. Yeah, there was no security, and Bitcoin wasn't worth that much. So when they found out that there was a leak, that someone was draining Bitcoin out, which ended up being those two ding dongs, the female rapper and the other guy.
yeah, we found out who it was.
The Bitcoin wasn't worth that much, you know. So then the website got sold, and the guy who bought it was that French dude, and he was told about how much Bitcoin was missing, and they were trying to like make it back in this really fucked up way over the course of the next couple of years, and Bitcoin was spiking. It's a really interesting story. There's a documentary out there.
But another thing was, Alpha, if you didn't want to have a wallet, if you didn't want to have your own wallet, you could use theirs, and people left their money on the exchange. They would send money from Japanese banks to Bitcoins and cyclers, and then straight to Mount Gox. I mean, what? Yeah, that's the first lesson, and now they still didn't learn. They're still losing money on exchanges, like FTX happened, and it shouldn't have. So
yeah, and 80% of the volume was from Silk Road, was tied to Silk Road. So that's why that the government was super keyed in on that.
Look, Greg, you got any magic?
Really didn't like Silk Road, and they still haven't let go of that whole like Bitcoin is for drugs mantra.
Of course, Alpha, because when you buy out a magic card, it comes with drugs. Of course,
magic is a drug, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Murph, what's going? Wait, we got to check these charts, Murph. Hold on a second, buddy. It is 5 o'clock. Whoops. I opened up Robinhood because we were talking about it. These numbers are not brought to you by Robinhood. They are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please don't let them be your daddy. Bitcoin is at $24,300. ETH is at $16.45. Matic's at $1.10. Adam's doing okay still. $12.60. Really not that bad. We were at $13 yesterday. Crow is sticking at 6.8. We got to get back over 7 here. Your big winners today: Ribbon Finance, Mask, Liquidity is back up here. Immutable X, Magic. It's a hell of a drug. And D-Race made it to the top 10 with a 0.2% loss. So it's a retracement day. But I'm done shorting. I feel like we're at a support level here. I don't know how you guys are feeling.
I'm curious why cocaine lost its slogan.
We've been stealing it for way too many other things.
It's because the Bears took all the cocaine, Murph. The Bears have it.
I grew up in a time where cocaine was a hell of a drug.
Well, this bear market is a hell of a market. That's why
I'm the only one that watched the comedy for real.
Bro, we know cocaine is a hell of a drug. We all watch the Chappelle Show.
Yo, Jungle my jungle. How y'all doing? I just come up here to vent. Go roll a spliff, Alpha. So I'm gonna steal the show for a second. Like, I pulled over to talk about this. So I put out a tweet and I didn't pin it up or nothing, but I'm really curious. Like, and I'm not sure who I'm gonna piss off in today's little sensitive society, but I don't really care. Like, how come it is now? Listen, like the last pay period, and my pay periods are 2 weeks long. I clocked 156 hours. A great majority of that was drive time. 8 out of 10 times that I'm either cut off, cussed at, throwed the finger to, uh, you know, somebody speeds by me, rides my ass. How come 8 out of 10 times they got a handicap plate on? Like, what the am I the only person that notices this shit? Like, if you got a handicap plate, why the fuck are you driving like a bat out of hell anyway? Slow the fuck down, people.
Wait. These aren't handicapped people though, Murph. These are just people
Driving
that
their
are,
grandparents' cars. I know.
they're shitbags in general. You know, they're trying to blast by everybody and then take the best parking spot. You know.
Yeah, like it ain't gonna be open when you get there in the first place.
Some people, you know, they need to feel like they're better than everybody else. It's very important to them.
Bro, it's an epidemic. Like I swear to God, every time somebody's riding my ass and they just blow by me, like I if you bet like red and black type of better, you will come out on top. 9 times out of 10, bro. Like, it's a handicap plate. It blows me away.
Go off, my guy. I'm taking a smoke break.
Oh, okay. And so y'all were talking about Bitcoin and shit. Like, I had a point about that, but I went on a rant about jackass drivers, and now I can't remember. Oh, shit! I forgot. Hey, Wavy. Sorry I didn't say hey when I came up here. He'll boot your ass if you don't tell him hey when you come up to the space.
I can't believe Wavy built an entire metaverse just so he could whoop everybody's ass in his little shooter game.
I know, right? He's a boss.
Face. He's on Twitter like, yep, number one, bitches.
Next, bitch. Thank you. Next.
Good, Atlas. I think Murph's good.
Yo, we got Do Nuggets in the house. I don't know if you want to throw him a mic if you want to hear a little bit more about what went down today.
Yeah. Where's my guy at?
Oh, dude, I heard they minted out in like 8 minutes. What the fuck?
I heard like 6.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
100% it was wild.
70,000 Matic, Murph. That's 1,000 Matic a minute.
Ugh, make my mouth water. I want 70,000 Matic.
What can you do with 70,000 Matic? Can you like
stake that shit on Aave, borrow instant leverage?
you could fucking move markets with that shit, man. Put 100x on 70,000. That'll move a market,
bro. I would do the same thing with 70,000 Matic as I would with 70,000 Crow. Hell yeah.
Yeah, how you guys didn't answer me, which is fine, but we're going around the horn here. I feel really good about the shorts from 26K all the way down to where are we? 22. I feel like we're solid, but you never.
Yeah, we're gonna go sideways. We're gonna go sideways until Monday or Tuesday when the FOMC meeting comes out. So everybody's waiting to hear what Jay Powell's gonna say.
Murphy, be proud of me. I when it went up, like I think it was yesterday morning, right? Crow went to like 7.5 or 7.25. I sold some of my, unloaded some of my tectonic leverage. You know, put it back into cash. Like 25% of it, you know, not all of it. And then when it went down today, I looped it back up again. So I think I have no idea how much profit I took out or made, but I know I made something.
That's okay. That's
reduce
okay.
Reduce the
Hey, I am fucking proud of you, Buju. That's my boy.
That's what's up. Nothing is better than when Crow goes down and you're paying attention to your tectonic, because when you pull that liquidity at the top and you're patient, and especially if you short it with that liquidity on one of these perpetual dexes, and then you put it back in as it goes down, and you're buying Crow cheaper and putting it back in. It's like, woof. Just wait till Crow goes back up and see how much liquidity
Yo,
you get to
before I
pull
lose
next
signal,
time.
the reason why you feel so dope about that shit, Buju, it's one simple principle. Your finger is on the pulse. You can feel the market. That's exactly what you did. You reacted, you felt. You didn't think, you felt. And that's what it's all about. The more you look at this shit, the more you get a finger on the pulse, the more you understand how it reacts to itself, and you're gonna win every time, bro. I'm super proud of you.
Oh yeah, there's these 15-minute short-term waves, It's up for 15 minutes, down for 15 minutes. Up for 15 minutes, down for 15 minutes. Then you go bigger picture. What's it doing on the hourly, right? What are we doing for the day? And then when you go back to tectonic, you're like, wait a second, how the fuck did I get back up to 150,000 Crow when I got liquidated all the way down to 98? That's how quick you can make it back. No shit. Greyway, what's up?
I don't think it's done, man. This is just my 2 cents. It really is just based. I'll tell you why. So they're trending. Like if you think about the way things trend, I've been looking at the 3-day chart going into the end of the week, and Friday's always the worst day, of course, market close and stuff. But right now, the price of Bitcoin is high with the RSI is descending. So the relative strength is not looking great compared to the price. And traditionally, historically, when that happens, it tends to retreat more. Now, I will tell you that I think 24 is the mark. If we stay above it, then I believe what Murph said is absolutely dead ass correct. It stays sideways till over the weekend. If we find a way to actually go below it, I think maybe, you'll probably see 23.4 at a low. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is just my TA and how I'm playing this game right now. So I do think there's still a little bit of money to be made shorting. Just pay attention.
Yo, now we got to hold on. Now we got to debate. Greyway. So, how do you factor in the so all of the regular investors are taking what the bank run on SVB and Signature and what Jay Powell is doing. They're thinking now that he is going to start actually cutting rates next month. So that's what they're trying to price in, and I feel like that is a little bit of the run that we're seeing. So where do you stand on that?
That's great, and I think it's all speculation. And I don't believe it. I don't. He may, but I don't think we're there. I do think that we might see less of a rate increase than we thought we were going to be, and maybe some winding down. But I personally do not think that our economy is in a spot where we're going to see a rate cut. Again, that plays into it. I'm looking at historical TA is what I'm basing my complete view on. And I know I hear this all the time about this is priced in and that's priced in, and I generally agree. And I'm literally just talking through the end of this week. Where we go from there, that's a whole new ball game.
Cool. Thank you for that perspective. Now that's exactly what I thought you would say. I appreciate that.
And what's important for the listeners is that they hear Murph and they hear Gray, and then they make their own decisions, because just like he was saying, there is always money to be made on the shorts, whether we're going up or we're going down. You can always make money on those shorts. And you can always make money on the longs as long as you're, taking deep breaths.
The third option, Alpha, is tectonic. I feel like when I'm selling, I'm not actually shorting. I feel like I'm relieving pressure. In a way, like it doesn't, because the crow's already there. I still feel like I'm in a long position. I'm just relieving the leverage in a way. So
that's why I love my tectonic position, because it's made it easier for me to do these shorts, because I know that big picture. I'm long on Crow, on ETH, on Bitcoin, on tectonic.
Y'all are assigning
you're
assigning emotions to it. if you think about this hard enough, you're assigning emotions to it. You're afraid
That's
to
not
say that you're.
emotional. That's
Listen,
long
listen. Sure
term.
you are. You're
It's
sure you are. Listen.
mathematical.
Don't feel bad about the little shorts. Is all I'm saying, because don't justify your shorts with your ultimate long position. The shorts, the market will always correct.
That's not what I'm saying, Murph. Hold on, hold on. I hear
That's
what you're
all it
saying,
is.
right? Listen to me. I'm not I'm not saying it makes me feel better, like I get emotional about my shorts. What I'm saying is I understand now what hedging is, you know. Like this is how you hedge yourself. You got to cuz when I put in shorts, I also have leveraged longs. But what I'm talking about with Tectonic is that's my baseline. That's where I store everything that I'm long term with, and that's ETH, Crow, Bitcoin, Tectonic. You know, because that's math. It's just I know long term those are good. Thunder, if I could put that in Tectonic, I fucking would. You know it. Uh,
Well, the only thing I'll say to that is, and I like the way that you used the word hedge there, because that I didn't realize that's what you were referring to in the first place. But I do want to help you out here. Don't. So he says he stores all his Bitcoin and ETH on Tectonic. Well, if you did that, that would be a wrapped version. Please, if you're going to store any kind of ETH or Bitcoin in a permanent setting, do it on its own chain. Store Bitcoin on the Bitcoin chain, hold it in that wallet, store ETH on the ETH chain, and hold it in that wallet.
100%. I've got ETH on the ETH chain in multiple wallets. That's a whole nother story. When it comes to Kronos chain, though, that's where my Kronos ETH, Kronos Bitcoin, and all that other stuff we were talking is. But it's good that we specify that for people. Gray, what's up?
Yeah, I'm glad you made that distinction because I mean, I'm sure everybody in your audience knows this already, but you know, what you guys were just talking about, they're very different in the strategy of investing. You know, being long on a project, a token, a coin is really investing in the fundamentals and where you think you're going to be in 5 or 10 years. Leverage trading, shorts and longs, man, you're just betting on the investor sentiment of the day. Like that's really what that comes down to. It's just a way to make money based on what you think everyone else is going to do, whether they're going to sell or buy. Yeah, they have nothing to do with one another.
Such a great point, man. Dr. Do, glad to have you up here. What is cracking? Congrats. Congrats.
Hey, what's going on, Alpha? Yeah, I just had to come in here, man, because I have some news for you. So we just launched our Polymint at 3 p.m. Eastern time today. Sold out in 7 minutes, 23 seconds. But that's not the fantastic part in my eyes. Like, that's incredible. But what's incredible is we're now bringing all of these people and making them aware that Kronos exists. Man, listen, in the Polygon community, they don't even know what Kronos is, half of them. Like, I talk to them and they're like, wait, what is even Kronos? What's CRO? Oh, snap, there's a different marketplace on Kronos. And we're like, yeah, man, there's all these great projects on Kronos. I just had to come up here and say that, man. But in regards to the conversation going on, I haven't really been updated the last 2 days because I've been focused on the mint. But just my kind of analysis of everything. With the banks going down, the Fed's going to have no choice but to save those banks, right? And how are they going to do that? Most likely, they're going to print more money, which does what? It's going to decrease the USD dollar value. And what's going to happen to crypto? It's going to climb. And that's kind of where I'm looking at it. I mean, there's a lot of volatility right now because of all the speculation going around. But in the end, they're going to have to print more money to save the banks, which is going to pump crypto. And then we have our Bitcoin halving coming up 2024. So I think we're going to see a pretty good year.
Let's go. I'm feeling these bullish vibes again. It is 420, y'all. So we did it. We did it again. We burned through our first
Happy
two. We got
420,
another one
everybody.
coming. We got another one coming, Murph. I'm back on my bullshit. We started at the real 420 Eastern Standard Time. No messing around. Dr. Do sold out in 7 minutes. So, like, first of all, mad props. Second of all, of course, he's bullish. But how are the rest of you feeling? Gray, what's up?
Yo, what's poppin', everyone? I'm feeling bullish on life right now. Stoked on everything Dr. Do is just saying. Honestly, I have the same exact sentiments about what's going on too. I feel like we're gonna see kind of like a bank collapse happening. I think, like, honestly, this whole Credit Suisse thing, like they're in trouble as well, and more people are gonna see crypto as like a better store of value. Um, but yo, man, I just had this meeting earlier with the label owner, and we're about to get cracking on filming some of these music videos. So I'm super
Let's
excited to start
go,
putting those
bro.
and sharing that with you.
Bullish on that shit. If you guys haven't checked out what Gray, Eric the producer, Crypto Casually, our guy Ball Out, these guys have music NFTs that all y'all need to be, first of all, checking out, listening to, and supporting, because there's nothing more important in my life than supporting music and musicians. So let's do that. Grayway, what's cracking?
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that too, was what Dr. Dew and Gray said. The long term of it, I absolutely agree. I think Q4 this year, probably a little bit into January and March of next year are absolutely going to be on fire for the market. That's what I think. Absolutely, 100%. That's cool. And it just hit me, man. I wanted to bring it up again. Did you guys give away the 4 Hour Brothers thing? Because I hadn't seen any Ox Addies yet.
Yo, that is a great reminder. I wanted to give it to that guy who was new here that morning, and I didn't get his address, but I know two people that were in here up here as speakers did get his address. I can write to him, but that's who we wanted to give it to.
Right on. I just wanted to follow up because I know when we give stuff away, man, you got to follow up and send it out. Can't have any fucking FUD coming back on a simple thing like a good gesture.
Oh,
So,
you know this. Yes, sir. I'm going through my DMs right now because I will 100% forget. I did. He wrote to me just to say thanks for the space and having him up. Oh my god, I have missed so much. Wow,
I feel
wow.
really bad for all the people out there who bought bank stocks, Silvergate at $204, and it's now worth $2.30. Please, I'm sorry. Please sell your stock and come to Crow. Crow's only 6 cents right now. Those who bought SVB at $716, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you put all your money into First Republic Bank at $300 and now it's worth 70 cents. I'm sorry.
No
But you
fucking
can
way. Did it
still
go
get
down that
Crow.
much?
You can still get Crow at, and then we can ride it back up with us. And so please come on over from the start. But you're right. I mean, this is going to bring people to crypto. Whoever said that's a genius.
Oh, they'll
Yo,
be here.
so
Oh,
so
look, Voodoo, my guy. Voodoo's got his address. Here we go. Thank you, sir. He just DM'd it to me. That's how you do it. When you know I'm looking at it, then you DM me. Then I get it. All right, I got you. I'm sending it to you right now. Grayway, really appreciate you, man. For
hey, no
those of
problem,
you,
man. You got to support the good. You just do, man. I mean, anything. I mean, let's be honest. Like, it's an important thing, an important cause, and I can support it, and I can send it to someone else who can learn about it, and maybe they'll tell somebody else about it. It's just organic growth here in this space, and supporting. I mean, you never know who needs it, man. It's a good thing.
yes, sir, and they are sponsoring the space this week. So the least we could do is shout out our sponsors over at Trooprz with the For My Brothers project, which is minting right now on Ibisus, I believe. We're going to talk about their upcoming token. We're going to talk about Ibisu's upcoming token, not Trooprz. But Trooprz has Crow Draw, which is upcoming. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Chrono Steakhouse just put out a tweet a minute ago about ribeye that's releasing in an hour. So that must be at 6 p.m. We're going to have to We're gonna have to look this up. Who knows about this ribeye drop? Dr. Do, what's cracking?
Hey, so I just have to go pick up the wifey, but I was reading an article I think you'd probably like to read into. So it was an inflation comparable between BTC and the US dollar. Definitely recommend to check that out. I think, now don't quote me on this because I don't have it in front of me right now. I'm running out of the house, but I think it was something like BTC is way, way lower in inflation than the US dollar, and everybody's flooding BTC out here, calling it a scam, trying to get you to put your money in their high interest savings account for a whole whopping 1.25% yearly, right? So, I mean, guys, when you look at it like that, it's kind of inevitable that the bank was going to go down. They were over leveraging themselves. All of their assets was based off of their leverage, and they were basically printing money, just causing more inflation, right? Because they use our dollars as collateral to take out loans at almost no interest. But because interest is up, I think over 5% right now, or heading that way, well, their repayments now has a bunch of interest that they can't repay, and it's just this vicious cycle. It's basically like it's an IOU currency, right? They reward you for using debt, but they punish you for using actual capital. So anything you earn, capital gains, right? They tax you like crazy on that. You could go to the bank, take out a loan, and all that interest is causing inflation because, I mean, they didn't give you that money based off of capital. They gave you that money based off of their own leverage. Something to keep in mind. But appreciate you having me up here, bro. Definitely gonna have to catch up with you next time. But yeah, man.
Oh, for sure, dude. We would love to have you up here anytime. You are a wise man, and congrats again on the mint. Gray, what's up?
Yo, I just wanted to expand on that a little bit. It blows my mind that the banks don't have the same, aren't held to the same credit standards that we are when we're going for loans. And also, it's like, what is the U.S. dollar even backed by? Literally, besides like hopes and dreams and what they're telling us,
Oh
that
yeah, it's faith.
that the U.S.
It's
is worth.
faith,
It's
backed
literally
with faith in the American economy.
right.
That's
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think that we've been in trouble since we dropped the gold standard. Now it's finally like catching up with the Treasury, basically.
But don't get all scared, everybody. The banking system is not collapsing. Don't get excited if that's your thing. Don't get excited about the banking system collapsing either. It's they will incestuously save themselves. Hoddles, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Oh, I'm back on my bullshit. I'm feeling bullish, baby.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go. What are you bullish on?
Everything. People are bringing good news in here. Um, I shorted that retracement perfectly. You know, things are looking up.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, my son just called me and told me that he used some app to create a game. I mean, it's a very simple game, but it's a start, right? So that was pretty cool.
Oh hell yeah, man! Can we play it? Is it playable?
So right now I guess it's just on his PC, right? But it's a dog chasing a cat, and when the dog catches the cat, it says game over. So it was pretty cool though. I was like, oh shit, look at this guy.
Fucking it, man. Hey,
Oh, we also had Crotopia play last night in the Burrow again, dude. We got up to like 8 people in the lobby there. It was pretty dope, man.
and Wavy smoked
Uh,
everybody.
no, wait, maybe he did last night actually. I don't
Maybe he
remember.
says maybe.
Well, I mean, bro, the first night Vivid put work on all of them. Like it was crazy, bro. Vivid was going like 28-9. It was like what the fuck. But yeah, dude. Yeah, last night was dope. We had New America's Chino in there, and he was getting down with us. Um, yeah,
Yo,
if
and
you
you
guys
had
haven't,
that space this morning with the meerkats. What was the word?
oh yeah, yeah, it was just There was a conversation about the Mad Raffles, who they did live drawings of the winners, and then um, Decentral Games also came up. They talked about, I think it's next Friday. I don't think it's this Friday. I don't. I think it's next Friday. They're doing a poker game in Decentraland. I think that's pretty cool. They got a couple different tables. Normally, like when I used to do poker, when I used to host the poker games, it used to be I used to use Poker Now or something like that, multi-table tournament, which was pretty cool. But the way that they have it set up is like you can literally verify everybody, so it's no longer the same as like on Poker Now. You could make 5, 6, 7, 8 different Discord accounts and be able to play on different tables, right? And basically feed yourself chips through different accounts. So you won't be able to do that through playing like the central games and stuff like that. And then they also talked about how if you come back and play again, they have tokens that you can earn through like winning, and then you can turn in those tokens for like a MacBook, just different TV, different shit like that. That was pretty cool.
MacBooks and TVs are cool, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then
This
they
is
talked about like DAI too, DAI. So they do like 100 DAI a couple times. So I mean, there's a bunch of different things that you can win. That's pretty cool.
that's dope, man. DAI is back to $1, so shout out to DAI. I think all the stable coins are back. It's been shaky, but we're back.
I'm all here for that, right?
What happened?
I said we're all here for that, though, right? I mean,
We're all here for
if it was stable, we wouldn't. None of us would be here.
And next time I'm gonna know how to short it, because I'm not gonna miss that opportunity again. Shorting a fucking stablecoin? Come on now. There's only so many times in life you're gonna be able to do that.
Oh, I heard you earlier this morning too. You were like, who long in a stable coin. I heard you talking about that too, and it's actually a possibility because if you paid attention to USDT, you saw it go to $1.03. So I mean, it's not like a crazy thing, but it got overpegged because of how many people were transferring over to USDT. So there was a play there too.
Bitcoin dominance will
Overplay.
swell. It's going to swell, and it's part of the market cycle that Bitcoin dominance will swell, and everybody. The news is designed to make you hate every coin and think everything else is going to die, and then Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum are the only ones. And right when that happens, alt summer's going to start up, and we're all going to be at the beach, and crow's going to pump like crazy. So Bitcoin has to pump first. I think Voodoo said this the other day. Bitcoin, the big guys have to pump first, and then we can ride the wake.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, really. Like the altcoins have not pumped. We'll see it. Voodoo, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm still patiently waiting on fucking XRP to make a damn move. I mean, we've seen like Ethereum bump 1700. God's sake, that was crazy from like freaking 1400. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. Did I miss Gray's track, or are you gonna do this at the end of the show today?
Oh,
Good
I
thing I came
completely
up here.
forgot.
Good thing I came up here.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
because
I'm gonna start billing you now as your personal damn assistant now. Shit.
Yo, it takes a village, everybody. I gotta go through my emails here. Nobody has come up to school us or me specifically on this ribeye token. I used to be on top of Steakhouse News. Do I have to get Johnny Chimps up here?
No, Alpha, I thought you would know about the cows. I was going to ask you about the cows, but
The
I
fucking
don't know.
cows, the steak cows are almost minted out. They were
I want to. I
69
want to get a
steaks.
cow, man. I don't know how.
They look good. They look good. I had my fucking. They stopped paying out on those, chef de cuisine, whatever, the fucking steakhouse Dow tokens, right? They were a really good steak for a while, and then it stopped. So I listed them, and then I guess there was some type of thing where they were airdropping cows to the Dow holders. And the day before the cow airdrop, the floor ran up on the Dow tokens, and now I don't have any. Even my gold one. Someone bought my gold one. I had a freaking gold one. And now I don't know shit about ribeye. And I'm trying not to miss a play right now because I'm on a hot streak. I'm trying to hit Fulcrum tomorrow. You guys aren't even schooling me on that shit.
The VVS didn't update the site yet, so we don't know the time unless they did it in the last hour. I
Are we
haven't checked.
staying up? Yeah, I gotta know. Are we
I don't
staying up
know, Alpha. I
late?
tried to see what time I should set my clock for, but there's no. All it says is sale ended. There's no new.
But we should
What?
probably have $100 worth of VVS, right?
Yeah, I'm asleep with $100. Make me sleep better.
All right, so there you go, everybody. That's the play. Have $100 worth of VVS and just fucking wait with us. What about ribeye though? That shit is going down in like 20 minutes.
But those steak cows are all gone. They sold out earlier today, I think.
There you go, folks. Sorry for the late news, but I swear we told you when they first started minting. We definitely did.
And I think Crow, it's 42 for whitelist and 69 for not.
Yeah, but if you were minting in steak, you were saving like 70% or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 15 to 20 Crow, something like that.
Pretty good. And like we were saying, those cows look good. I like the art. I think everybody's appreciating the art because you're starting to hear more and more people talk about it. Nobody knows about ribeye though. This is.
Can you mint the cow with ribeye, or you have to use crow?
Only crow. Now that the steak mint is done, and we were making steak as a staking token. No pun intended. But we were making a lot of it, so I think a bunch of people probably minted these for next to nothing. And with the amount of people that are becoming interested, it might end up being a really good play. Tex, what are you getting into? Don't give me no crypto.com.
I was just pinning up when the Fulcrum launch is supposed to be.
God bless you, my friend. How did you find
Alpha? He brought the alpha. I've been so confused. Yeah.
Right?
All right. Thanks, Tex. I need to know the
hot off the
time.
press.
Set my alarm.
Where did you find it? VVS. Wait, that's from yesterday. How'd we miss that, buddy? Thursday, 9 a.m. UTC, 5 p.m. SGT. What the hell is that? Singapore time? VVS, you're messing with me. All right. UTC is Eastern Standard Daylight plus 5. So minus 5. So 4 o'clock in the morning. Again, 4 a.m. Of course. Yeah. No, the worst time. Okay, what the fuck? I can't do it. Like, I cannot stay up until 4. I cannot wake up at 4. That's just, it's out of the question.
Why?
It's just the worst possible time, bro. I feel like they're messing with me when they do this.
Yeah, they specifically do it just to mess with you, not to make their life any easier.
Well, I mean, technically, America is not supposed to be messing with this stuff, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if, since we know how to get around all the geo-locking of IP addresses, that they're doing everything they can to try to keep the Americans out of the goddamn pot. Nobody wants to get in trouble. Nobody wants no trouble, you know? So you put the warning on your website and you hope for the best? I don't know. You probably go a little further. You probably say, hey, why don't we drop it at 4 o'clock in the morning, New York time? Because who is up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Nobody. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, you're wrong.
That was quick. Jesus.
You asked. You asked.
I mean, I'm going to miss it. I missed it last time, and it was because of the timing.
You know what I think would help, Alpha, is if you like, instead of sitting here and saying, I'm going to miss it, try and go, you know what? I'm going to make it. And then maybe, just maybe, that'll help. And you'll make it. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm with this guy. I'm going for it. You know what? I said I was feeling bullish. I better be bullish on myself. I'm bullish on all y'all. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. First step, get that $100 worth of VVS. Got to have it. We've had a nice little retracement here. I hope everybody took some of that. Like I say, pull liquidity. And it's because that's what I do when it goes up, right? Because I'm using Tectonic as my bank to get USDC out of. But it's the same thing as saying take profit. So that's what we should be saying is when everything goes up like that, just take that profit, leverage that profit, hold it for the inevitable retracement. Because even if it goes up, you're still holding it. You're still good. But just hold it. Be patient. And you're always going to be able to buy it at that price you swear it's never going back to. Trust me.
Alpha, that website is scratch.mit.edu.
Scratch.mit.edu. What's that?
That's the one that he's using to create the game.
Oh.
If you want to show your kids.
Yeah, man.
They're about the same age.
Scratch.mit. Dot what?
.edu.
Oh. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, I'll definitely show my kids this. Drewski's coming up here, and
it's a start, man. It's a start.
Definitely. I gotta get into my Gmail and find Gray's new track. What's up, Drewski?
What do you do?
Yo, good evening, everybody. Just chilling at my aunt's house right now on a massage chair, so I'm having a good time. Figured I'd pop in.
My mom has one of those. I should go to her house more often. Those are the best.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, it's awesome. I gotta get one for myself too.
The gym I go to has the hydro beds.
Oh, dude, me too. They're so dope.
Yeah.
I don't see Gray.
Easily my favorite.
I gotta find Gray's email, but you guys, I got 2 weird emails from crypto.com. The first one says, congratulations, you've been accepted into crypto.com University. The hell is that?
It's
I took one of their little tests.
Yeah, it's like their Coinbase
and of course
thing.
I passed. It was all like, what is a blockchain? Are we enrolling? Are we going to this crypto university?
I think they're doing the same thing that Coinbase is doing, where they
might as well.
They pay you to learn stuff.
Oh, well, don't send me emails about this shit. What about this one? Important, your crypto.com app deposit addresses are being replaced.
Yeah.
Effective March 21st, your Atom, Crow, HBAR, XRP. Oh, God. The laptop died. Damn it. These kids, man.
Just one of those days.
That was most of the list, though. You know what I'm talking about, Voodoo? This is weird.
Yeah, well, centralized exchanges, they can do that. That's why I always check my wallet address with crypto.com before I send money there, because you don't own that wallet. They can change it for whatever reason you want. So I do have my wallet address and my MetaMask, but I always double check uh, first four, last four, just to make sure.
First four,
I
last
posted up.
four. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I always do, just to make sure. I posted up top a link to our board candy game downloads on Apple and Android. We just got our Apple update pushed through this morning, so you can now play multiplayer and move cryptocurrency, uh, candy tokens specifically, from the blockchain to the game. First time ever multiplayer uh, Candy Crush clone.
That
Just
deserves
keep
the
building.
horn, man. That was a big one.
Just keep building.
Keep it up.
Our vesting vaults went out today too, and well, people were crying, below penny candy. I think the dipped the wall stopped at about uh 0.019, so basically 2 cents. And it's been pretty steady from there. But there could be some
And are we
sleepers out
watching the
there.
wallets? Because I would be surprised if it was actually the vesting wallets and not the people that were scared of the vesting wallets and tried to sell ahead of them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like I said, I think we're like close to 80% of the TVL right now is protocol owned liquidity. So we're here to hold the bag. So whenever you're ready to make your exit, don't worry. We're here to hold the bag.
Don't worry, y'all. Hey, that makes us look bad, ladies and gentlemen, just so you understand. And also, before I forget, when we say first four, last four, that's the first 4 digits of your wallet address and the last 4 digits. It's just easy to remember, and then you can always recognize a wallet at a glance. And then wait, what was now I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit.
Making
Drewski,
you guys look bad for
oh yeah, now we look
being here to
bad.
hold the bag.
We're
No
supposed to
problem.
have at least 50% of that liquidity, folks. They are paying out candy for you to provide liquidity to the platform. So it's not always going to be this way. Just get it while it's good. Trust me. Drewski, what's up?
So the reason why the app is 17 plus is it because of the cryptocurrency integration?
Wait, what app is 17 plus?
The Board Candy app, the Candy City, it's 17
Oh,
plus.
I didn't know that.
No, no. I mean, people younger can play it. But the thing is, you need a credit card if you're gonna bring. Um, if you don't have candy, you have to buy Lollipop, which is the purchasable token from the Apple side, and you need a credit card. So you're gonna have to be 17 or older to have a credit card. That's the only reason.
But that is
It's not any
just
like adult material or explicit. It's a Candy Crush game.
right.
So yeah.
I hope everybody gets that because I really don't want people to get scared. I haven't looked at what they make the 17 stamp look like, but I hope people don't get scared off from it because this is the coolest part of what they're doing with the App Store. This candy team. Like this is an entirely brand new on-ramp for Chronos Chain. Like people can buy lollipops in this app with their debit card, probably with like Apple Pay. Can they Apple Pay it?
You can Apple Pay it. What's
Mother,
on the app?
that is
Yeah.
so dope, bro. Like
It's
it
I
took
mean it's almost been
crypto.com.
6 months.
Yeah, I was fucking
It,
with crypto.com for a year and a half before they had Apple Pay.
yeah. It's all through Apple Pay. You can just click, 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 you buy your lollipop. So people that have no idea anything about cryptocurrency, they can still participate and play against us. And then people who do are participating on our DEX and in the DeFi can transfer the cryptocurrency from the DEX directly to the game, no problem.
Nice work. This is gonna just continue
I
to.
just downloaded the update, Voodoo. Man, Candyman
There
and
we
all them
go.
been talking. It looks like it looks like it's great, man. Hey, anybody want to play me like Napoleon Dynamite up on some candy app? It looks great. I got to get some lollipops today, y'all.
I'm a brown belt. Murph, can we play candy?
Yeah, bro, I played that shit one time, lost my ass. I ain't
Go
playing
Murph.
nobody else.
Well,
But
now you
I
can
got
play against each other, so you don't have to be better than the machine. You just got to be better than the other
That's why I'm
person you're playing.
asking Murph, bro, because I know he had the same experience as me. I went in there, I played, I got my ass whooped, and then I put it down.
so the computer had just wiped the floor with me. I do have two things. One, the email that you
Murph,
got.
you're rugged.
What?
Oh, I can hear him.
I can hear him fine too.
Yeah,
I
you
can hear.
rug, Buju.
Go ahead, Murph.
Okay, Buju, check the tapes. So, um, the email you got about the changing of the addresses. Okay, so one, you don't have a wallet on crypto.com app. None of you do. That is an address that they use for you to deposit into your air quoted account. Okay, so that's why we tell you to get your crypto off of the centralized exchanges, because you don't have a wallet there. They use wallet
Yeah,
address,
because they can
but
send you emails like that, like, "Hey,
yeah,
motherfucker, we are
we're
switching up
going
your shit."
right. We're gonna change your shit, but it is a good thing. It's a security thing, and typically they should do this maybe once every 6 months for security reasons. So don't feel bad about it. It's absolutely fine. Um, I do not do this very often. I'm shouting out crypto.com, right? So check the tapes and mark this time, Texas. This is another thing in favor of crypto.com. So with all these bank problems and you know bailouts and bullshit going on, I wanted everyone to know that today, see, I use crypto.com's banking services. They partnered with a bank called Metropolitan Commercial Bank. They're based out of the Midwest somewhere. They are not insolvent. They are absolutely fine because I got my deposit today and I'm fitting to go do my DCA. Let's fucking go. Shout out crypto.com.
Shout out crypto.com. We give them a hard time because we love them. The difference is we uh we push them from a place of wanting them to succeed. And the rest of these motherfuckers you see talking shit on crypto.com want to they're trying to push them to fail, because only a few of these centralized exchanges are going to make it out of this bear market. And I said it a long time ago, and I continue to believe that crypto.com is a winning horse coming out of this. Danny, Danny, I know you believe. What are you throwing thumbs downs for? Go ahead, Huddle.
I was just gonna ask him. So first off, the kids are the reason why the laptop's dead. You couldn't have plugged it in. That's definitely outside of the question or realm of possibility.
No,
Um,
no, no, no. They separated the cord from the thing, and the party last. They put them in two different places. I'm not making this up. These kids are diabolical,
This,
bro.
this
so
yo man,
you're
the swing of the thing isn't proportional to the dangle of the jangle. Fucking
Bro,
Alpha with your excuses.
right. You pick it up. You didn't realize that the block wasn't attached to the other side. You just picked it up. The weight was there. It's just good to know. But yeah, no, definitely. I could definitely see how you could mix that up. But I want to try and get some people together to play Crotopia. So I want to get like a bunch of people though. I'm gonna make a tweet, and I'd like you to try and play Alpha, or maybe get your kid to go play. Let him download it, give it a try. It doesn't work on Chrome operating system, so you can't use a Chromebook. Just for a heads up, I did try it on my Chromebook. It didn't work, so I had to use my wife's laptop. But yeah, man, it was a good time, and I want to get more people into it. So I might even try and figure out a way to do like, I don't know, giveaway for the winners, and then maybe even like a bounty for whoever kills Vivid the most. That motherfucker. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. What about MacBooks? Can we do it on a MacBook?
I don't. I honestly don't know, man. You'd have to hit up Wavy. I don't think so, though. To be honest, if I'm gonna be honest, I think he did say something about Mac having an issue with it.
Yeah, we've been waiting for the Mac compatibility. All
Well,
right.
Troops, instead of throwing them thumbs down, why don't you get in there and give him a hand?
Oh,
Figure
he's
out the
on his
dev
way
work.
up here. He's on his way up here. Yell at Danny
Well,
if you want to yell at someone, Huddle. He's the one throwing thumbs downs and never coming up to talk, motherfucker.
the pads, the iPads, and the
Hey, where's the
MacBook and shit,
charging cable? You guys
they
put it in two
run
different
off the
cases in two
same.
different places.
I'm being used for an ad.
What does that mean?
I'm being used for an ad.
An advertisement?
Yeah, for the play.
Oh, bro, you're always the advertisement. Up top.
No, like, they're actually going to record me. And like...
Oh, my mic's on. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
What up?
Levi's the star of his play.
I'm not the star.
Well, you're.
But I have some cool tricks with the sword, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!
Oh my god!"
Cool tricks with a sword sounds dope.
What's up, Trooprz?
Yeah, Crotopia is PC only at this point in time. They are working on mobile version, going to be coming next, and then hopefully Mac after that, or iOS, should we call it?
We'll be
Yeah, iOS. That's what it was. He said he didn't have iOS ready yet.
It's typically because a lot of these engines, PCs are still seen as like the home of gaming, even though, in my view, Macs have always been the superior machine, but that's an argument we don't need to get into. But I guess for real gaming, PC, I mean, I'm not going to get into argument because I am absolutely wrong, because real gaming PCs, obviously for the diehards, are the way to go. So that's obviously why a lot of these engines are built for PC initially. Takes a bit of work to get them going on Macs on iOS.
Yeah, so they don't put the extra effort in because there's not as big of a Mac gaming community.
Yeah,
is that part of it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's great actually to see. We probably don't talk about it a lot, and I've not really spoken to Wavy about a lot of this in a while. I was in the Mad Space the other night, which was hilarious, when Huddle was getting all set up and Vivid was in there, and they were getting kind of introduced to Crotopia. But obviously the guys have been there for a long time, and honestly, I don't want to blow too much smoke up anyone's ass, especially not Wavy's, because he doesn't need it. But they're kind of developing this in the exact way that you would see a real development studio incrementally deliver a product. And as somebody that does that for a job, it's great to see. And he's doing it just kind of unassumingly, without too much fuss, and just slowly building. I mean, bunch of partners in there. There's tons of Kronos in there. In fact, I think Trooprz is one of the only ones who aren't in there yet. And the only reason we're not is genuinely just down to funding and things happening in other places. But Wavy and I have had a constant conversation where I've said, look, when the time is right, we'll absolutely do something. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, we totally support it. And they just little bits, just building it, adding it. They then updated all the graphics on it, reskinned it so it looked super smooth, and then they added a racetrack, and then they added a shooter game, and just little bits, getting user feedback, adding new skins, building it. That's the way it should be done, and it's I don't think enough people talk about the fact that there's this really nice metaverse with real gaming capability that runs pretty nice, right here already.
No, it's 100% true. And I guess you'd have to either be here from the beginning or check the tapes, because Wavy is a hard one for me to be nice to. I've always given him a hard time. Our original soundboard that Crypto Diamond funded had 75 takes of me saying "shut up, Wavy," which is why he never comes in anymore.
Yeah, because he was the original, the one who threw shots at everybody, right? Back in those days.
Yeah, but he's been doing such a fucking great job. You're 100% right. It was so professional of him.
It was always fun. In fairness, there was a group that we would always ask people the hard questions. We'd give the projects a bit of a grilling, try and keep it, but most of the time it was in a fairly light-hearted manner. And then Wavy did this fantastic space that he used to do on a Saturday night when it was real DGen stuff, but actually onboarded so many people. We used to give out NFTs, and we'd get people getting their wallets set up. It was a fantastic space. Like when I first joined here, it was these spaces and Wavies. That's what we used to go to. And it's so funny, and he'll be the first to admit this. Shame I'm talking for him here, but it's recorded, so you can't give him too much credit because his head just will get way too big. And he's already a beautiful specimen of a man. You don't need to give him any more of that shit. But he can't do as much anymore, right? He can't do, because now he's got like the project that he's taken over. He's a founder. You've got to like be nice. You can't say too much crazy shit or people get annoyed at you. I've learned that lesson the hard way at least 3 times. And so now he's being nice, maybe, so we don't hear him, because I think he's scared that if he comes in and starts talking, then he'll get wound up and start going off.
Yeah. No, I think you're on the money.
Yeah, good times.
Top of the hour, folks. We're going to put some tweets up top here. We're going to bump the crypto.com stuff to the side. And we are going to put some tweets up here from Crowdraw. Oh, I got to follow Crowdraw. Here we go. Everybody follow Crowdraw Official. They got 125 followers already. And
that's cool.
You went to Johnny Chimp thing last night. That's dope.
You know what? It was so nice. I saw you pop in there briefly, and I just was so pumped for him because we all know what Johnny's like. He's a really nice guy, one-to-one. Like he's got loads to give, but he's also quite like a lot of folks here. He's quite an introvert, and he was genuinely kind of anxious about doing this space, but like he said on the space last night, once he was kind of there and it was his own space, he was kind of like, oh, this is okay because it's kind of my house, I'm in control. And I sat up there with him pretty much the whole time, and it just felt really like a bit like here, actually, just really old school crofam, like authentic kind of vibes. It was just a couple of Polygon projects rolled in, and we just sat and shoot the shit, and it was great. We gave away a bunch of NFTs and had a good laugh. So I think he's hoping to do it regularly. I think he's going to move it, maybe if he can, to a Wednesday night, because it will sit in between a person's 2 spaces and then come after the jungle. So it's a nice spot, I think, where there's a gap. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, he's one of the best dudes that I've met, and we met in person last year at
NYC, was it?
Yeah, so like I jumped in there to support. It was my wife's birthday party, so I wasn't I listened for a couple minutes while I was hiding, and
escaping. Yeah,
and then I just I left it to support because I know how he gets. I've been in his spaces before. He used to like drink a couple beers before he would hold a space. And I was like, Johnny, you fucking got this, man. Like, he's another one that we're just so proud of. Everything that he's built with Buddy Labs and the whole spiel. But we're talking Crowdraw. We got Crowdraw up top. Like that and retweet it. And shout out to
appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate it for the Crowdraw shout out. We've talked a little bit about For My Brothers and how that kind of links into it. I haven't talked overly about Crowdraw, but because it's really quite simple. I'll put a couple of tweets up, but it really is a simple lottery system, all on chain, all managed through a smart contract using the Witnet Oracle for randomization. We've come up with what we think is quite a nice way of doing the distribution, where one lucky winner will get quite a large jackpot of 10%, and then the other 60% will be sort of distributed through 3 different tier levels. The more tickets there are, the more winners there will be, which is fairly obvious. But rather than giving less people more pot size, we decided to give more people less pot size, if that makes sense, on this first version. So yeah, we're really pleased with it. I think the DApp looks kind of nice. The branding's cool. It's all nice and happy and fun and a bit lighthearted, and it's super easy to use. So we've got it all on testnet. We've checked everything works with kind of the 10% discount for holding the For My Brothers. The further 10% discount for burning Trooprz tokens. You can burn 100 Trooprz tokens per ticket, so you can get up to 20% off the ticket price. 70% of the ticket sales go straight back into the pot 15% going to the charity fund, and 15% going to just continuously developing and adding new features and building out the product. So
That's
that's
awesome.
kind of,
I didn't know about the Trooprz token part, and we were just talking about that before you got in here,
right.
because I forget about how much Trooprz token I've stacked up from minting Thundercats, and
Oh,
everybody that's
yeah.
minted a Thundercat has 222 Trooprz tokens in their wallet. So don't forget about those. And mint Thundercats, islandthunder.io, they're always there. I mint them every
Absolutely.
time
I
I've
had
got some extra Crow or USDC, because I know where it goes.
Absolutely. Silly Girl was one who just realized recently how many Thundercats that she had minted and that she was getting ready to stake, and she came in and claimed all her Trooprz tokens and stuff that she had. She also had a bunch of nobodies that she didn't realize that when you mint nobodies, you can come in and claim a bunch of Trooprz token back as well. You can get them staked too, all 3 nobodies collections.
Awesome. And I can't wait to see what this Crow draw looks like, because it's such a big part of a successful platform or project. And we got a lot of people coming from Polygon, I heard. So it'll be good to have things to do.
I think probably towards the end of the week, I might even try and get the testnet link, to be honest. There's no reason why people can't play around with it. You just need to get a little bit of T-Crow and go on the test, add the test network to your wallet, and we can maybe run a little tester. Slightly, I'm always over transparent, but slightly worrying. Crosmo Dev seems to have gone a little bit silent, which I'm just more worried about him than anything else, because he's not the silent type. But we're kind of been working on this, and we've done loads of testing on it. Last time I spoke to him was Sunday, and we were gearing up to do a final sort of test. And then I haven't heard from him for a few days, so I'm a little bit worried about him. I hope he's all right. But as soon as I hear from Cosmodev, we'll get things all up and running for the final test.
Yeah. He's one of our best kept secrets on Kronos, and I heard he was going multi-chain with his dev skills. So
well, he is definitely. Him and I talked a lot. I mean, I didn't really obviously been familiar with Cosmodev from the Cosmonauts, obviously right from the beginning. We did, if people remember, one of our 1-1 Trooprz was a Cosmonaut, so we were familiar from the very beginning. But we didn't really do a lot together. He was so busy just doing his thing, and then I didn't even really appreciate that he had then started helping a lot of other projects, and he's actually done a lot more than people would probably be aware of in terms of helping out projects in the back end. And I can't remember how we got talking, and he was who we ended up working with to do CrowDraw, and it turns out he's from Belgium too, like not far from LK, which was kind of strange. And yeah, he's been awesome to work with. Like I said, he's doing a lot, and I think he is looking to do some kind of poly. Obviously, he's working on the Cosmonaut shooter thing. Well, that's already live, and he's looking at some sort of poly integration with that, I think.
Yeah, I'm always telling people, and obviously not enough, that Cosmo Shooter was the first blockchain game that my son and I ever played, and that's some historical shit right there. Wait a second, why is Danny wearing Damien's lion?
Danny bought that.
He bought it, but he changed his name to Damien.
Trooprz, did you ever talk to Elkie about what the mascot is? And secondly, Crypto.com in breaking news has the first CFTC regulated U.S. exchange, and up-down options are coming.
Whoa, when? Wait, whoa. For us or institute? Wait, is this the thing that we've been waiting for forever?
It'll legally be, you can do this kind of, things that you want to do legally. It's all ironic.
You can say it out loud then, Texas. It's okay.
It's already released in some parts of the United States. They're just letting
this is what I was trying to come up
a little
with.
bit at a time.
They said they're going earlier today at like noon. They said they're going to start rolling them out across the U.S.
No shit. You guys. I rarely say guys. I hate when people say guys. But guys, the fuck, man? This is what I've been saying forever. When the exchange hits the US, something's gonna happen. It's not just the fact that everyone here has access to the right fucking prices, finally. but like we're talking perpetuals. This is what keeps the crypto market moving, and Americans degen with the best of them. This is big for liquidity. This is big for the legality.
That's the
Like if
key.
they're the
That's
first
the key. That's
legal,
the key. First legal.
yes, first to market. Bach, tell me something good. Tell me you're feeling bullish, baby.
Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, I heard about that Nadex thing. It's actually pretty interesting. They acquired that company about I think like 2 years ago for $250 million, but basically.
Because my
I
boy
don't
Wicked Smart, they're ahead of the game, bro.
I don't know though, but it's a hard thing to say, right? Because like spending $250 million to acquire a company and then like 2 years later, like start rolling stuff out. I don't know. It's an interesting kind of field that we're
Got to
in,
dot
right?
those I's, cross those T's, make sure it's all in the right columns.
Tell them,
Yeah.
Tech.
I don't know about that, Texas. I think taking time like that is not always a good thing. Every year, every minute costs money, right? So
How
I
about
don't
this,
know.
Bach? Here's a quick question for you. What's better, launching an NFT project at the Pico Bull or the bottom of the Cocaine Bear?
I think if you launch an NFT project at the Pico Bull or before that Pico Bull ran up, right? I don't know, because like at the end of the day, right? Like,
Sorry. I've just got to jump in here real quick because I can't hold back. It is perfectly normal, 100% in real world business for an acquisition of that size to take 2 years before you roll out into any major announcement. You've got a huge amount of work to do behind the scenes in terms of managing the staff of the existing organization, all the legalities behind it. Like I've been involved in at least 3 things of similar size, and that is 100% normal and got nothing to do with any other of Back's weird and wonderful ideas as to why that might be the
Oh,
case.
good, because I have no fucking idea. So I know Trooprz knows what he's talking about. That's a breath of fresh air.
well, no, Troops. I agree with you, right? But I'm just saying, like in the last like 2-3 years, like the question is like, right, is there going to be enough volume on this like and it's a Nadex exchange, right? So it's basically you're betting whether things are going to go up or down.
Bro, it's our
Um,
only legal option, Bach. You were just talking about that this morning. How we got to use VPNs and it's not legal in the first place. So now here we are.
I don't know, but
6 hours later, and Crypto.com is dropping the first legal exchange in the US. You know, for fuck's sake, there's going to be volume. Come on.
they're binary options. They're not. There's not.
Hey, back. There's 5 days left.
Up, down, up,
Back.
down.
There's 5 days
Huh?
left till Monday.
There's what left till
5
Monday?
days left till Monday. USDC is going to 0 on Monday. That's what you said, right?
What are you talking about?
We got to check the tapes.
You
I
said
think he was talking
USDC is
about
going to go to
this
0
Monday.
on Monday. I'm still waiting
He
for
was
that
talking about
Monday.
this past Monday.
I said if USDC goes to 0 on Monday, it's not going to be a good day.
We
Oh,
got
now
5
we're
days
definitely
left till
checking.
Monday.
Zeus, I don't even get what your point that you're trying to make, dude. Like, like, dude.
Everybody else
got
gets
a funny
it.
sense
You're
of
the only
If
one
humor.
you're
that doesn't get
confident
it,
in
but that's
crypto
fine.
because USDC depegged,
He's
like,
the one
I don't
that's
know,
always
dude. I think you're
flushing the
just a
toilet
fool,
up
dude.
here. He's got potty humor, this guy.
No, I'm just saying, like, Alpha, like he's making fun of me. USDC depegged, like that's normal. Like, oh, that's a super normal day to have. Like, what the fuck?
Well, how many
You know, people lost
USDT
money on that
pegged
shit.
3 times before, right? And you said it never happened before.
You said USDT depegged 3 times
Yep,
before.
it got down to like 85 cents back in the day.
What back in like what when like 2017 or
Well,
something?
but it happened 3 times. So
Yeah, but that's expected. No one expects USDC to go down.
Oh, Jesus, stop. I'm booting someone, or one of you needs to hold the co-host. Because, oh, God, Danny, come on, Danny. Danny was coming up.
we got a new king. We got a new king in crypto.com. Danny.
Yeah, Danny. Yeah, fucking Danny is right. Danny, get back up here, you fuck. Snorkels, go ahead.
Let's fucking go! What the fuck?
Let's go!
Double cheese!
That's our guy.
Let's fucking go! LFGB Tango Big
NFTs
Double Big
forever.
Pumpo! Double cheese! What's up? Let's fucking go!
Pump it up. You gotta pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You gotta pump it up. Don't you pump it up?
Is it snort?
Can you hear
I
me
got.
jumping?
Let's fucking go! What up? What up? BACCFA.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
I
call you
was
that
literally
now
just.
from now on. BACCFI.
I was literally just giving the co-host, and you've got no idea how close I was just to hitting the fucking see ya. But I held off. I was like,
No,
no.
I only gave you guys co-hosts so we could get Danny up here. Come on, Danny. It's spinning and spinning and spinning. The new king is here, folks. The king has arrived.
Horobuzzi and the Morobuzzi and the Jorobuzzi. Let's fucking go Horobuzzi. Ooh.
Wait, which one is Is that me?
What up? Alpa and the Malpa
What
and the Alba.
up?
Let's fucking go Jalba.
Let's fucking go. We only got 3 minutes left, bro, until our third and final 420.
Rap.
But
Fiesta
I don't want it to end today.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. But the vibes are right, my dude. The vibes are fucking right, bro.
If you say so, man. If you say so.
I'm smoking. I got 3 minutes to burn here.
I think I'm with Huddle on this one. Holy smokes.
You know the world's like turning in a different way. I mean, me and Trooprz, we're agreeing
Oh,
on
come
the same
on.
thing.
Come on. Are we still on this the banks are failing bullshit? Come on.
Brian, what's up, buddy? Save us. Come on, go ahead.
Hey, so Brendan Eich's the Brave browser now has their desktop wallet with the feature of you guys to be able to sell crypto with it. So it's an interactive wallet. To what extent, I'm not too sure. I just went through the article. Looks pretty interesting. We're talking about mainstream adoption. Well, this is it.
You gonna pin it? You gonna pin it for us? Are you gonna talk about it?
No, I'll pin it right now.
Word up.
It's a phenomenal browser. Not a lot of people. It's when you say mainstream adoption, it's a shame because as far as browsers go, it's right down the pecking order. But it's massively widely used in the crypto space and in some finance spaces. But I think we're going to start to see Brave creeping up the pecking order.
If you are not using the Brave browser, shame. Shame.
Is it good?
Download it. It's good.
It's real good. It's the only way I could buy crypto on any.
It's the only
DEX in
browser you
Connecticut.
need to be using. That's it. Basic attention token. You guys know the deal, right?
They have a built-in VPN.
I just told you I don't know the deal. He goes, "You guys know the deal, right?" No, I don't. I just said
so
I
let me
I
tell
was
you.
preaching Brave browser when we started these spaces because Kazan put me onto it, and
dude, when you started these
fuck out of
spaces,
me.
I wasn't here. I was in the borough. I was just hanging out there. I didn't even come here until like June, guys.
You were deep. June. That was a hell of a summer. Yeah, June. Of course, you guys were in here in June. You were like, "Get it! Give me some air! Get me out!"
So living in Connecticut in the United States, they're trying to throttle our capability of getting to some of these decentralized exchanges. Like the real big ones that are getting reported, you need a VPN to do so. Well, the Brave browser mobile app has a built-in VPN, built-in wallet. You hit the VPN, you go through Germany, you can get to any site crypto-friendly related that you want to get to. It's just the way it is.
The Brave browser is the crypto browser. And congratulations, everybody. We did it. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every damn day. And I'm extra proud of everybody today because what the fuck? Why not? Feels good. Be proud. What's up, Greg?
Yo, I resent that song to your inbox, so it'd be at the top if you have a computer ready to play that. I don't know if you wanted to.
I mean, he's trying everything.
Guy,
Alpha,
he
play the
doesn't
damn
know.
song.
He doesn't know how to open DMs, emails. Are you kidding me right now? I resent it like it's gonna matter. Like he's gonna open it.
Check tapes, man. I played music and I answered like 2 DMs during the space. I found the chord. Okay.
Did you answer the DM that 21 sent you from earlier?
21? No.
Yeah, exactly. See,
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. There is an anxiety attack inducing amount of unread DMs up top, like right up
bro,
top.
you guys. Oh my goodness, you 21. You guys have the same fucking.
I'm gonna
Bro,
do it
I
today,
get
but
so many. You guys have no idea how many DMs I get, and it's so hard. And like, yeah, okay, bro.
there's companies here throwing money at us. I mean, some of these really need to be answered, like big time.
Alvo, how are you
Hey,
going to
Hover,
stay?
it's top of the top.
Are you going to stay up, or are you going to wake up early? What's your strategy for Fulcrum tomorrow?
Neither. It's going to be like the breakfast in Massachusetts. It's going to be talked about graciously, and then it's not going to happen.
I will stay up. I will
Baloney.
stay up and encourage you the whole night if you're willing.
If he's doing it, I'm doing it.
I'm not
Real
doing
All
it,
right, if you're doing
but
it, somebody else is
I
doing
niggers
it.
want
don't
you.
know I'm DeFi Dave Cruz, all right?
It's
Niggers,
coming! Dude,
What?
it's
Who's this
coming!
guy?
you
Family
niggers,
is coming!
niggers.
Family! Poopy poopy is coming! It's coming!
I mean, why are we taking so? Oh my god, there we go.
Scammy.
I took care of both of
He's
them. I
worse
kicked
than
that
Scammy.
guy.
Where's?
Alpha, I
Did you
thought you
I
were
send
was
it
the
to
almost
me?
host.
Bing Bong.
I
I
was
thought you
close.
were
I
the
was
host.
close.
Here I am. I got to do all the work.
I'm
I just
doing
get out the shower.
17
I got to
things
get
at
rid of
once
this
here,
guy. I
bro.
got to mute this guy. What are you going to do?
He
What are
said
you
he
going
Watch,
to do?
just
all
sent it
three of
to
you
me.
guys are going to lose your accounts
You're
tomorrow.
just trying to make yourself look good because you let him up here in the first place. Listen, Gray, I found it. No, that's a Twitter direct message. Did you send it to me on Twitter?
Yeah. I sent it to you on Twitter.
Oh my god! I thought you said email.
An
You said
email
email.
to get
Gotta
to.
pump it up.
Oh, sorry, your boy's high.
Dude, I wanted to listen to the
God
pop
bless.
guy. He said he was DeFi Dave, and you kicked him out.
I couldn't tell what he was
Well, he
saying.
said I'm DeFi Dave and something else, and then he got kicked.
Well, then he knows what time it is, bro. DeFi Dave. What happened to him?
I was gonna let him go, but I got sensory overload because he was talking, and then your boy fucking Snorkels wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I was really confused as to what was taking place. So I kicked him and muted him, and then he still left. So we won. I mean, essentially we won.
Everybody won. The battle is won. Crypto.com is coming out on top today, and even though they never sent me the damn card, I still love them. Here, I found the song. Ready? Tweet out the room, everybody. Let's go.
Attention, please.
Hey, yo, this song's called First Date, and it's by me and Eric.
Life's so crazy. When the days you live in the blurry and wavy. Picking up yourself in a hurry by blazing. Hoping those stars can steal in your way. Life's so crazy. When the days you live in the blurry and wavy. Picking up yourself in a hurry by blazing. Hoping those stars can steal in your way. I overcome them, can't bluff it. I still got luggage, but that puffin' is my cousin, the birdie. Don't leave me wondering about the thoughts that once disgusted me. Now I laugh and say, fuck 'em. Ha ha, fuck 'em. Ha ha, fuck 'em. That blunt's lit, so I pass it to my lover for the night or the week or maybe even the month. But expectation kills the vibe and there's so much love to discover. It's a whole lot of folks, they all got different perspectives, a lot of lessons. But as long as you feel them, then it's a blessing. Infectious infatuation in an instant. Interested is the understatement of the year, so I'm coming for seconds. And third time's a charm, but I'm on like number 7. No foul, no harm, except for the loss of friendship. Some people start a fire and burn with you while it's present. The door spins round, revolving, the flames have ended. Life's so crazy. When the days you live in the blurry and wavy. Picking up yourself in the hood by blazing. Hoping those stars can steal in your way. Life's so crazy. When the days you live in the blurry and wavy. Picking up yourself in the hood by blazing. Hoping those stars can steal in your way. Life's so crazy. When the days you live in the blurry and weaving. Picking up yourself in a hurry by blazing. Hoping those stars ain't still in your way. Life's so crazy. Lately feeling like I've been drowning in lady.
Yo, Gray, that is dope, man. Another one.
Another one.
Oh shit, that was very DJ Khaled to me. But a singing vibe. I dig it.
Yeah, man, appreciate you. That song was definitely super fun to make. Definitely more of a heartfelt track than a lot of the rest of them. Most of the rest of them are just like hype or like weed smoking songs, but that one's a little deeper for sure.
Oh shit, we're about to rug. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can get the whole thing off here. Thank you for coming. Drink your water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi. Don't forget that. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. Write it down. Put it in a safe. Put it someplace safe, and then show somebody else how to do this shit. Cause it ain't easy. It's crofam for life, y'all.
Buy your brothers. Go get those crow bros. I'm telling you, I'm calling those things crow bros for the rest of the time.
Trooprz works. I like it. Why has he not rugged us yet?
I don't know.
We're still here.
You know what just happened? I think his phone died, and you and I
Yeah.
are co-hosts, so the space didn't rug.
Yeah. I was on a space where that happened once before. We were just like, oh shit. Now we're awkwardly just keeping the space
That's.
going. Welcome to
I
the
wish they
jungle.
would do
We're
that. I
fucking,
wish that if you wanted to
yeah.
pass the space off to somebody, like or if like the host rugged, like the room went rugged, the co-host would take it on.
Absolutely.
It seems that's what's happening right now.
Yeah. Welcome to the jungle with Trooprz and Huddle. Come up here and say whatever the fuck you want about Alpha. Come on up.
Let's go.
My question is,
What is this going to be, an alpha roast?
Anybody who wants to come up at all,
who will have more projects at the end of the day? Will Trooprz or Alpha have more projects? I mean, like Alpha has 4. Alpha has the Thundercats, the Thunder token, the ETH token, and the LP with. I mean, and then he has the.
I'm going to go with Alpha. We've only got one brand.
I have to take
We've got
off
a few
my
drops.
socks and mittens to count all the Trooprz tokens.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just picking.
It's all good. It's all good.
Could you name all your kids?
Anybody else want to
Can you name all your kids?
Can I name all
All
my
your
kids?
NFT kids?
I can. I can name them all, yeah. If people are interested. Starts off with the Trooprz NFT collection, and then from holding one of those, you got airdropped 2 Super
2.
Trooprz. From holding your 2 Super Trooprz, you got 4 microbes per Super
3.
Trooper airdropped to you. With those microbes, you could burn them, and you got a
4.
mutant. And then that's the original sort of collection. As you could tell, everything was compounded, airdropped on top of each other. You could obviously buy them at the same time if you wanted to get a little bit
Was
later.
Skills next?
Then we dropped Skills
6.
next, which was a Trooprz token mint with our free non-monetized token. Then it was Sketches, again, free mint with the non-monetized token.
Panda,
that
Frog.
you paid.
What was the 4?
Panda and Frogs.
Was it just
Yep.
Panda and Frogs?
Pandas was a paid mint. Frogs was a Trooprz tokens with your free tokens. And that's us up to date.
And then for my brother,